How long have you been following OU football?
I remember listening to it on the radio when I was like 7 or 8. I'm 63, so you're a much more educated man than I, so you can do the math. That's over half a century, and that was our passion, you know.
But was Bud Wilkinson still there, or had he moved on?
Bud was there, and I learned that reading books was a good thing from the Bud Wilkinson coaches show. He had one of the first television coaches shows because he was an English major from the University of Minnesota, and he would encourage kids to read. And I thought, well, if Coach Wilkinson wants you to read, by golly, I'm going to read. So I became a vociferous reader when I was like, third, fourth, fifth grade. But I liked to read sports. Wilkinson was a big influence in that regard because he was so well-spoken, smooth, and just was a joy to be around. And so I've been around the program in some way, emotionally or physically, ever since. I love the program, win, lose, or draw. It's just I'm finally able, after doing television, live TV, 51 weeks a year for a quarter of a century, I missed a lot of games, a lot of opportunities. Now I don't miss any if I don't have to.
And here we are. We had Bob on the other day, and he's under the gun. There are a lot of OU fans who think this is do or die. He didn't indicate that. I thought he handled the media questions pretty well. Where is this program?
I think the program is certainly not as lackluster as some of the fanatics are proclaiming. 8-5, obviously, at Oklahoma is unacceptable by Coach Stoops' own admission. Eight wins, not good. But he's made some unique changes, coaching staff-wise, offensive philosophy-wise. But we both know players win games, not schemes, as a rule. And it's going to be very interesting to see how some of the younger players develop and who comes out in the head of the quarterback race. Oklahoma's going to Knoxville,
sure,
right? September the 12th, not that I'm keeping score. It'll be at, of course, Neyland Stadium. Never been there. Bucket list. So I'm doing my one-man show, Ringside with Jim Ross, in Knoxville on the Thursday night, so I can avoid high school football conflicts. Thursday night before the OU-Tennessee game, or as they say in Knoxville, the Tennessee-OU game. So I'm kind of tying a little SEC thing in there, the football trip with the Sooners, and which should be a fun trip because Neyland Stadium to me it was like going to the Golden Dome when we played Notre Dame, that return game a couple of 3 years ago. That was really one of the best trips I ever had in my life. Thanks. There was all kinds of great friends, and it was just wonderful. But the Neyland Stadium thing is big, and I've already talked to Coach Switzer. I got some good Tennessee stories, and he said, you're going to have some good Nick Saban jokes. Those people in Tennessee, they don't like Saban, so I gotta continue to listen to your show, which I do. But some Auburn fans, I'm sure, will help me with some material.
You've done everything. Is there anything left for you to do?
I'd like to do a quarter of an OU game.
Okay.
Maybe a quarter. Or if anybody's listening, if you got any Tuesday night college games or Thursday night college games.
You're at the right place.